Isasailalim sa localized modified enhanced community quarantine ang Laoag City. Dahil sa dumaraming kaso ng COVID-19, sa official announcement ni Ilocos Norte Governor Matthew Marcos Manotoc, magsisimula iyan bukas hanggang sa bumaba ang kaso. Sa datos ng City Health Office, 70 ang COVID cases sa lungsod. Mahigit kalahati riyan ang pinagagaling pa. Kabilang diyan ang 3 fish vendor kaya pansamantalang isinara ang Laoag City Public Market at Commercial Complex. Nagsagawa na ng contact tracing, nag-disinfect na rin sa buong gusali at bantay sarado na ito. Para may mabilhan ng mga residente, pinapayagan ang pagtatayo ng talaypapa sa mga barangay. Bawal naman muna ang bisita sa Ilocos Norte Provincial Jail. Matapos magpositibo sa COVID-19 ang 5 jail guard. Ilang preso na naging close contact nila ang isasailalim sa swab test. Makapiling po natin live sa pamamagitan ng telepono ang punong lungsod ng Laoag City, si Mayor Michael Marcos Quiona. Mayor Quiona, magandang hapon. Welcome sa QRT, sir.
Good afternoon, Emil, and good afternoon to your viewers.
Yes, Mayor, sir, based on your monitoring, can you give us the latest with regard to the present situation of the city?
Hello?
Yes, Mayor Quion.
Emil, can you...
Based on your
repeat
monitoring,
that,
can you
please?
give
I
us
can
the
hardly
latest
hear
with
you.
regard to the... Yeah. I'm sorry, sir. Based on your monitoring, Mayor, can you give us the latest with regard to the present situation of the city?
Emil, I'm sorry, I cannot really hear you.
Okay, I'll give it one more try, sir. Can you give us the latest situation in the city?
Yes, as of now, Emil, the city is following the guidelines set by the Department of Health and the IATF. The Department of Health and the IATF have parameters which include the following: the acute daily attack rate and the 2-week growth rate. Now, under the acute daily attack rate, it's 3.1%, and the 2-week growth rate is 308%. This puts Laoag City under high risk, and this justified the governor declaring Laoag City under a modified enhanced community quarantine. Emil, as of now, Laoag City has 52 active cases, and that's masyadong marami for Laoag City. Since the start of the pandemic, we've had 88 active cases, and that would usually occur once a week, maybe twice a week, maybe a couple of times a month. But all of a sudden, in the last 2 weeks, we've had maraming kaso, and that's why we have, as of now, 52 active cases.
Okay, Mayor, we just wanted to clarify this. When is the start of the implementation of the localized modified enhanced community quarantine, sir?
Emil, I can't hear you.
I'm sorry, sir. When is the start of the implementation of the localized MECQ?
The governor will already announce it bukas. The modified enhanced community quarantine
tomorrow, sir. Okay.
will begin tomorrow, and it will last for 2 weeks hanggang December 11.
Okay. What are the measures being implemented to stop COVID-19 from further spreading, Mr. Mayor, sir?
Well, at the present time, we have maraming contact tracers operating throughout Laoag, and we will be having maraming swab testing. We have a very large contact tracing team that is really trying to follow the trail of COVID throughout the city. And the city health office has many people on the ground, and we will be conducting swab testing perhaps up to 100 to 200 people per day. And now, in the modified enhanced community quarantine, because it's being modified, most businesses will be allowed to operate, most businesses. However, the businesses that cannot operate will be, for example, nightclubs, alcohol businesses that have alcoholic beverage, tourism industries, entertainment industries, gyms, libraries, amusement places for children, sports facilities. These will not be allowed to operate. People will be will be undergoing home quarantine, and each barangay will allow one person from each family to go out and to be able to go in order to purchase foodstuffs and in order to go to banks and to purchase medicine. We are not allowing any form of mass gathering. So no people beyond 5 can gather in one place at this time.
Mayor, which establishments will remain open under MECQ, sir?
Can you repeat that, please, Emil?
Which establishments will remain open under MECQ, and will there be public transportation, sir?
Yes. Under the traditional MECQ, there will be no public transportation. But for us, we have decided to modify that and allow public transportation. In other words, we will, in the barangays, jeepneys can be used, but it can only be 50% occupied. Tricycles can be used with only one passenger. A car can be used with only one occupant. The reason why we're doing this is because we have many rural barangays, and we want to allow people to be able to access essential commodities. Now, having said this, all barangays will have barricada. And that's why all people, when they wish to go out, they will have to get a pass slip from the barangay officials in which they stipulate exactly where they are going. And they have to go to that. In other words, if you want to go to the palenque, you say you're going to the palenque. You cannot go anywhere else. If you attempt to, you'll be apprehended by the police. So we're ensuring that when people move, they move to the designated place and then they return.
Mga kapuso, ang punong lungsod ng Laoag, si Mayor Michael Marcos Quion. Mayor, maraming salamat. Magandang hapon and good afternoon, sir.
Okay, Emil. Thank you very much.